Can you please make him welcome? A great man, the wonder of Tim Minchin, ladies and gentlemen. Tim Minchin.
Something that people don't necessarily know I do is write poetry, and I'd like to give one a bash. It's mostly, I mostly write it for sort of therapy, so gets my feelings off my chest. Anyway, this is a poem about anger. It's called Angry, or in brackets, feet. Sometimes I get a bit angry, but you couldn't tell. No, you couldn't tell unless you looked real closely. Sometimes I get a bit angry, but it's all right. Yes, it's all right, because I keep it out of sight, inside, deep inside. I breastfed till I was 9. Breastfed till I was 9. Till I was 9. Which my doctor says is fine. And he also says I'd deal with anger better if I wrote about myself in a poem or a letter. My mother was a stupid bitch! Caring lady. She taught me all I know, although I was a little slow. She never gave up. She never let me slut down. Although she spent a lot of time at the neighbour's house when my dad was out of town. I didn't walk till I was 7 or talk till I was 10, but neither did Napoleon, according to my doctor, who has certificates in frames to substantiate his dodgy fucking claims. My father left my mother for the love of a poontang mother, and I have a bastard brother who I've never really known because my dad moved up to Queensland and he doesn't have a bullshit, you fat fuck. Telephone. In primary school, I had trouble making ashtrays. Friends. An issue which has become somewhat of a trend, the origin of which I cannot pretend does not perplex me, although my fucking doctor says it's cool and that loads of fat bricks. Shut up, I'm not fat! Kids at school have problems with communication, and that a course of medication would be wise, and combined with more honest self-expression could help me with my issues with emotional repression. And at $180 a session, I think I'll take the thieving bastard chap's advice. So, I quite like porn, photography, and books on guns, history, and I'd like to be a politician. Vet. And I feel as I get older, all of my violent tendencies, and when I die, I'll have no regrets. And I feel that all this writing is really puffy, exciting, and my doctor would be proud because I feel a lot less angry and I'm saying stuff out loud and I'm letting anger out, like today in our last session when I taught the lesson, because he said I'm not progressing, said I wasn't moving forward, so I said, well, let's see how you move without your fucking legs. And I tied him to his chair and I pulled out my machete and I listened to him beg and then I cut his fucking feet off. And while he lay there bleeding, I used his feet to kick him in the head. Thank you very much.